So originally this week we were going to go to Washington, go to the North Cascades. Now, after we both spoke to our respective elders, we've decided we're going to head to the Midwest. We're going to go to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we're going to go to St. Louis. This is probably going to be a lot longer trip than we expected. Not all campsites are beautiful. Tonight, we're staying in this parking lot at a truck stop, or a rest area, I guess. Somewhere called Dead Man's Pass, Oregon. Heading east. But Jess has the grill set up. Cooking up some Beyond Burgers and some corn. So we were finishing up dinner and dishes and it started to piss down rain. So much so that we're both pretty soaked. How do you feel about the whole thing, Jess?
So good.
So good. This morning we woke up to some condensation in the van, which is a first, which sucks. Especially with the Reflectix, because now that's all wet, or at least damp. But, you know, today's a new day. We're going to try and drive about 9 hours. First, we're going to fuel ourselves with some coffee and see how the rest of it goes.
Pretty creepy.
So we just went to a place called Atomic City. Half hour ago or so, we drove through a town called Idaho.
Idaho.
And it said it was the first town in the world lit by atomic power. So we looked it up. And apparently this corner of Idaho is where the U.S. started nuclear...
Yeah, it's the only place in the United States that's ever had a nuclear accident. And they intentionally put it in the middle of nowhere. And apparently, like in the 60s, I think it said 1961.
Something like that.
The U.S. government fucked up. And now it's some creepy hills have eyes shit. And I was really scared that we were going to get a flat tire.
Fucking creepy.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, it's fucking cold. And rainy. But it's day 3. I guess it's the morning of our 3rd day. And we're like an hour and a half from Grand Tetons National Park. And it's
we're waiting till tomorrow to go because it's so cold. It's supposed to be like 38 degrees in the park and rainy.
So we'll stay here.
Bye. What are we gonna see today, babe?
Home on LaGrange, where the deer and the antelope play. I don't really know. Hopefully we see buffalo. And
A beefalo.
A bear. And we're already looking at some Tetons. It's not Spanish for titties. Today we learned something about the national parks. If you have a valid receipt from a park you went to within the last 7 days, you can take the price of that admission, add it to the price of the park admission you're going to now, and it takes off money from your seasonal pass. Well, I guess you can just add them together. All right, I know what you were thinking. You were expecting to see a geyser explode and it be some sexual innuendo. Well, guess what? We got to Old Faithful 2 minutes after it erupted. And the next eruption wasn't for another hour and a half. So we didn't stay because we're terrible people. And just cussed someone out. So we had to go. So Jess and I found this spot and we were going to camp here, but we both kind of had a bigger freak out moment and we decided to go closer to town. So we opted out of the side of the road campground and we ended up in this $7 campground. Now for the most epic waterfall Yellowstone has to offer. She is fire lady. What are we doing, Smush?
Watching Clueless.
So tell us how this was formed, Jess.
It's basically the Earth's blackhead. Got pushed up.
I pulled over because I couldn't f***ing see anything.
Thank you so much. Sucker.
What did you just do?
I'm a junior ranger.
Okay, so earlier we had a conversation about how you see these things your entire life and then once you finally see them, they're incredibly underwhelming. Well, we just got to Mount Rushmore and Jess?
It's a bunch of old ass, ignorant, Indian killing, black killing, white dudes on a rock. I always thought it was way bigger.
She was underwhelmed is what she's trying to say.
But it was free. So, don't need to go there again.
Mount Rushmore is pretty underwhelming.
Free coffee and donuts for f***ing honeymooners. What? Woo! Louder!
Listen here, you bad motherfucker.
We don't see your pretty ass.
See you.
So many babies on this road.
Slow down, slow down.
I'm
Slow down. Holy f***.
We were trying to rush through our day and we made it to the and
Mount Rushmore. But this is amazing.
and we found a campsite. Well, a boondocking site with a whole bunch of other motherfuckers, but check out this view. Spontaneous road trip. week 1 is done. We're well into week 2, but you know, it's YouTube. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to follow along for the next couple weeks. And until then, thanks for watching.